So, it's got worse. Not wait and see worse, not maybe it'll surprise us worse, actually worse. The X-Files reboot hasn't even properly started yet, and it already feels like a problem.
No way!
A template, a checklist, a product. And today, we're going to break down why, because this isn't just a reboot, this is assembly line television. Let's start with the obvious. This isn't original, it can't be. It's called The X-Files. You don't get to borrow the name and then act like you've invented something. The pitch: two agents, very different, assigned to a long-shuttered division, investigating the unexplained. That's not a new idea, that's the same idea, slightly rearranged, maybe with better lighting. It's like photocopying something, then saying, well, technically, this is a new piece of paper. Structurally, Monster of the Week, ongoing conspiracy, same format, same engine, just different drivers. And here's the issue. If you remove the core, you don't have a reboot. You have a brand skin. And you can feel it already. Now, let's look at the characters. We've got Danielle Deadwyler and Himesh Patel. And the description: highly decorated but vastly different, which is Hollywood code for we've done this before, but don't worry, we've flipped it. So what are we getting? The serious, hyper-capable, no-nonsense lead, and the slightly awkward, intellectual, I'm not built for this partner. You've seen this duo before. Different show, different lighting, same settings, menu. This isn't character writing, this is character presets. And here's the problem. The original dynamic worked because both characters were competent. They challenged each other, they pushed back, they both belonged in the room. Now, one does the action, one does the typing. That's not a partnership, that's IT support with backup. Now we get into the part that always causes issues.
No way!
The muscle angle. If your character is physically dominant, the audience has to believe it. Not symbolically, not emotionally, physically. And modern shows keep trying to cheat this. Fast cuts, shaky cam, blink and you miss it editing. But here's the thing, that doesn't fix it. It exposes it, because your brain is trying to follow the movement and failing. And when that happens, you stop watching the fight and start watching the edit. If I need a frame-by-frame breakdown to understand a punch, the punch didn't work. At that point, you're not watching action, you're watching editing software. Now, let's talk about the other half of this, the tech-focused, slightly overwhelmed, out of his depth agent. This one might actually be worse, because it makes no sense. These are FBI agents, which means training, physical standards, combat readiness. You don't graduate from that process and then say, I don't do fieldwork. What do you mean you don't do fieldwork? That's the job. This trope keeps popping up. The guy who can hack anything but can't run down a hallway. I'm in. Great. Are you also able to open a door? Because at the moment, we've got one character doing everything and one character hoping the Wi-Fi holds up. That's not contrast. That's manufactured imbalance. Now we zoom out, because this explains everything. This isn't just a show, it's a product. It's being led by Ryan Coogler, under a major deal with the Walt Disney Company and distributed via Hulu, which means this isn't let's tell a story, it's we need content. And when that happens, you get safety, familiar structure, recognizable name, predictable dynamics. You can almost hear the meeting. Give me X-Files, but don't take any risks. Even the messaging feels rehearsed. Have an open mind. It's going to be special. That's not confidence. That's someone gently asking you not to notice the cracks. And here's the real issue. It's not the casting, it's not even the premise, it's the approach. The original worked because it slowed down, it let things breathe, it built atmosphere. This feels designed for clips, fast scenes, quick hits, constant movement, but mystery doesn't survive speed. Atmosphere doesn't survive noise, and tension doesn't survive invincible characters. If your lead can punch their way out of everything, nothing feels dangerous, and if nothing feels dangerous, nothing matters. So yeah, it's not looking good, not because it's different, but because it's familiar in all the wrong ways. Same structure, same setup, worse execution before it's even started. I'll still watch it, not because I'm excited, but because I'm curious how far it falls. If you enjoy this kind of breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Is this already a write-off for you, or are you waiting for the trailer? And how many cliches and tropes are we going to get in episode 1?